And welcome back to the New York Jets franchise rebuild. Here today will be week 18 versus the Tennessee Titans. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below what you thought of the action today. But here today, we'll be playing against Zach Wilson and the Tennessee Titans. So it's a revenge game for Wilson coming back to New York. And it's a revenge game for Stephen James, who last season, during that halfway point, we traded away Zach Wilson to the Titans to get Stephen James. So it will be a little bit of a revenge game. We're going to see how much Wilson has progressed throughout this series. In about a year and a half, we have not talked about him at all. But we are coming off of a massive loss versus the Houston Texans, losing 29-27 in a very close battle where honestly, I think we just kind of played down to our opponent. I think we, for whatever reason, felt that we were above them and we just didn't do well. I did do a little bit of a tweaking of those sliders, not too much, nothing that really needs to be shown. It was just a couple things here and there. I do that throughout the season anyways, just to either help out the CPU a little bit more or to help myself out a little bit more. But let's go check out this Tennessee Titans team. They do have Derrick Henry, which does concern me that Ronald Jones last week torched our defense, and now we're playing against Derrick Henry. And then we'll get right into the matchup. Taking a look at this Titans team, they obviously have Derrick Henry, Jeffrey Simmons here, who is out for this game. He's going to be out for this ball game with a back sprain. That's a big injury to their pass rush and their run stopping. They still have AJ Brown, Nate Davis, Rashad Evans, but I think everyone wants to know, how good has Zach Wilson been this season? We traded him away. We benched him very early on in this season last year. After in week 1 he threw 3 interceptions. But so far, 28 touchdowns to 7 INTs. I mean, he's putting up career numbers in yardage, most likely yardage if he can do that, but in touchdowns, interception ratio. Very good season by Wilson. So happy to see him progressing very well. This is one topic that I would love to know what your guys' thoughts on, but maybe we should have kept Zach Wilson and just kind of developed him more instead of moving off of him as quickly as we did. But we'll see. I mean, we know how he played with me, but I don't know how he'll play today. Obviously, they have Derrick Henry. He's probably our focal point to stop here on defense. Slowing him down is very important. They have AJ Brown, Jalen Offridge, who they drafted 2 years ago, who is healthy. Solid receiving core. And Anthony Richard here, who's a solid veteran tight end. Not the best receiving core, but they have solid weapons. An okay offensive line. They have some talent, dealing with a couple injuries. They brought in DeMarcus Lawrence last offseason, and Jeffrey Simmons is out, so they're going to go with the rookie. This is definitely going to be a talent. This is a talented team. This is a very solid team. But you know what? Last week, I think we played down to our opponent, and hopefully this week we'll go out firing on all cylinders. We really need this victory just for some momentum entering into this postseason, and hopefully we'll get it done. Let's get right into the matchup here in week 18. We are going to be starting all of our starters. The only way that I don't is if it's like a blowout on either side. Then I will put the backups in, but we're going to keep the starters in there. And welcome back to East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here today, it's a January game in the snowy day in Week 18. It will be the Tennessee Titans versus the New York Jets. Both teams here are in the postseason, as the New York Jets are looking to solidify themselves as the #1 seed. And last week was a fluke. But it's also a revenge game here in terms of storylines for Zach Wilson, wanting to prove to his old team that they shouldn't have given up on him as quickly as they did. For Stephen James, he wants to prove to the Tennessee Titans they should have stuck with him. We'll see what will happen here today. Both quarterbacks have something to prove. Both teams have something to prove. I think the Tennessee Titans are right now the 7th seed, as we are the #1 seed as well. And here comes the fourth-year quarterback, Zach Wilson, number 16, 28 touchdowns to 7 INTs this year, looking to add on to his stats this year. We know what type of quarterback he is. He likes to take some shots deep down the field, but I expect this team to try to run the football with Derrick Henry today. Right as I say that, the Tennessee Titans will start in an empty look at their own 25-yard line. How will the snow play effect? As this ball's up in the air, that ball was tipped and it's picked off by Jalen Smith. What the hell happened? Wait a minute, Jalen Smith picked it off? What just happened on that play? I have no idea. I think that pass was batted at the line of scrimmage, and here comes Steven James, the kid we traded for him from the Tennessee Titans. 33 touchdowns to 17 INTs, has not thrown an interception over the last few games, playing very consistent football. But I want to go back to that play. I have no idea what just happened here. Did that ball slip out of Wilson's hands? No, it hit off the helmet of his running back or his tight end here, and that ball just went right into the hands of Jalen Smith. Wow. What the hell? Well, New York will have excellent field position after the interception here. They're going to start at Tennessee's 2-yard line. First down and goal here at the 2. Steven James will take the snap, play action fake, looks to throw here as he's trying to get this ball to Juwan Johnson, and it's incomplete. Well, the Jets have an excellent opportunity to strike first without really going much down the field. Here's now Michael Carter, who will punch it in for the end zone. Touchdown, New York. They will strike first off the interception. Exactly what we wanted to start off with. I'm still in shocked that that pass was intercepted off the deflection. Well, same old Zach Wilson, I guess. First play was an interception. Let's see what will be the second play. Here's Derrick Henry. This is what I expect them to do a lot this game, as Henry will power his way through for 6. As the Tennessee Titans will now turn to an empty look here on 2nd down and 4. Wilson takes the snap, looks to throw here. Plenty of time in the pocket as he's going to find, I think that's Hamler, with the reception. Yeah, I bumped down the injury slider from 51 to 50. I'm hoping that will allow us not to have as many injuries, as I guess this is a false start on Tennessee, and it is. That will push them back 5. So now Zach will start at it, will be 2nd down and 12 here as he looks to throw here, goes over the middle here. Here's their tight end, Fisher, with a reception. It's 3rd down and 1 here, right around midfield. In an I formation, here's Derrick Henry as he will find the first down. New set of downs here, sticking with the I formation. Under center is Wilson. Going to be motioning one of his receivers here. He's going to take the snap. Here is Henry. Jalen Smith, though, is there to make the tackle. Don't forget this week, no Grover Stewart. He's out for at least the next few ball games. I think the next 3 weeks, and that's big. It'll be 2nd down and 9 here. 3 receivers set. Wilson looks to throw here, goes to his check down to Derrick Henry, who sheds off initial contact again. Well, since the interception, Wilson is 3 for 3 for 22 yards. 3rd down and 8. Wilson takes the snap, plenty of time in the pocket, goes to the outside, and now Bryce Hall's turn for an interception, as he's going to be able to return this ball all the way to the 32-yard line. Trying to find Kiti Tuki, but that is Bryce Hall's 3rd INT of the season, and this is the Zach Wilson we know. As now New York will start in very good field position at their own 32-yard line. Here is Michael Carter getting his 2nd carry as he will rumble and tumble for 4. 2nd down and 5 here. James in the shotgun looks to throw here. Going to go to his check down to Robert Gordon. Gordon on the sideline will make that catch. I've been wanting to utilize Robert Gordon more, but just haven't been able to get him into the flow of the ball games, as New York will set up a screen here, as we saw a little hurdle by our center right there who hurdled over the defender, but now Mekhi Becton is hurt. We really can't afford too many injuries entering into this postseason. Well, it looks like Mekhi Becton is okay. He's back out in the ball game. 2nd down and 5 here. Play action fake. Here is James going to go to Elijah Moore, who makes his first impact play for about 20. And now Adam Wright checks into the ball game in this power formation, as he will get the call here as he rumbles and tumbles over his first contact as well, at picking up 8 more. I've been really, really happy with the duo at running back with Carter and Adam. They play very well off of each other, as now Carter will find the first down. Third down and goal now. James in the shotgun takes the snap, looks to throw, slings an end zone, touchdown Brandon Cooks. New York extends their lead here, and now Tennessee has to go back to the drawing board. Tennessee will start at their own 26, down by 2 touchdowns. What can Zach Wilson do? He's thrown 2 interceptions on the last 2 drives, as he will go over the middle and almost picked off again by Bryce Hall. Oh my goodness, Zach Wilson is struggling right now. Second down and 10 here, 3 receivers on the field. Henry is the back and to his right, looking to throw here as he will find Derrick Henry, and Jalen Smith is there to make the secure tackle. And these are situations that Tennessee wants to be in. Third down and short. I formation now as Derrick will go up the middle and he will find another first down. We got to try to make Tennessee one-dimensional. I want to take advantage of Zach Wilson with his early turnovers. First down and 10 here at the 39. A little motion here as Fletcher Cox couldn't make the tackle, and thankfully Bradbury could. Still a gain of a couple. Well, it's third down and 8 now here for Wilson. It's third down and 8 at the 42 as New York sends a blitz here trying to get Wilson off his mark as he will find his receiver short of the marker. It's fourth down. Well, last week the New York Jets scored 2 early touchdowns, then it became a field position battle in the late stages of the first quarter, and then it all went to hell afterwards. We're hoping to avoid that this week. 3 tight ends on the field for this second down and 5 here at last play of the first quarter as a carry goes to Michael Carter, who tries to bounce to the outside here. He will still gain about 10. Well, 1 quarter of the books. New York's up 14-0 here. 2 interceptions caused by this defense. And we'll see if Zach Wilson can get something going here as Meredith will gain 11 on first down. Really don't want to see our franchise left tackle out for the postseason, but we'll see. Here's Carter goes up the middle. He'll gain 4 more. Now Sean Samuel's hurt on the field. Back-to-back injuries are happening to this offense. And it's third down and 6. Chad Jackson's out there on the field. He's on the right side. Here's James, looks to throw, goes over the middle. That pass is incomplete. Should have been picked. And it's fourth down. Well, I just got the word that Mekhi Becton will be out for the rest of this ball game. No word yet on Sean Samuel. Tennessee will start their own 9, trying to get a little bit of breathing room with Henry, who will gain 2. As you guys can see, Samuel will be back in the ball game. Second down and 8. New York is pressing these receivers. Going to go with a little stretch run here with Derrick Henry. Thankfully, Blake Cashman is there for minimum gain, and now Cashman's holding on to his arm. Oh no. Third down and 3 here. Demario Davis is in at linebacker. Here is an empty look here for Wilson. Feeling the rush by John Franklin Myers, who sacks him all the way back at the 9-yard line. Great job by Myers. Forcing another fourth down, and this vaunting pass rush does it again. And I just got word Blake Cashman is okay, so that's good. Sean Samuel is also in the ball game for first down and 10 here at the 35 of Tennessee. A little 6-yard run there by Michael Carter. James have gotten lucky over these last couple games, not throwing any interceptions, but they should have been. Here is James looking to run now as he will not slide, picks up 14, hangs onto the rock. He has an issue of fumbling the football. This time he holds on to the rock. You're at the 15 of Tennessee in the red zone. New York's trying to extend their lead to 3 scores. Motioning Elijah Moore, getting this ball to Moore, who's trying to bounce to the outside here. Can he get the corner of the end zone? He does. Touchdown, New York. Wow, extending their lead here in the early stages of the second quarter. We're already up by 3 scores. Do we consider putting in some backups now? Well, Tennessee needs to put together a scoring drive here. They're down by 3 scores, and I don't know if they can continue to run this ball, as they will start with a carry here with Derrick Henry, who gets only back to the line of scrimmage. Going to an empty look here on second down and 10. Wilson in the shotgun. Looking to throw here. Plenty of time in the pocket as time is starting to run about. Quinton Williams will get back there, pushing him back 7 yards. Or 12 yards, excuse me. Great job by this pass rush, doing it again. And now it's third down and 22 here for Wilson. What can he do? In the shotgun here, as they're just going to do a little delay give for Derrick Henry, basically giving up on this drive, trying to play some field position. I'm not going to put in any backups in just yet. New York will start at their own 46-yard line. Excellent field position. Here is James looking to throw here, rolling to his right, trying to get this ball to Elijah Moore, who will make that tough reception on the sideline. What a catch. Elijah Moore does it all for our offense here. Now in Tennessee territory, turning to Adam Wright, who will pick up the first down. James will turn to an empty look here, takes the snap, looks to throw here. Now trying to step up at the pocket, and he goes down here. That is B.J. Hill with the sack, the veteran defensive tackle. Well, that pushed, after that sack, that pushed New York back 7 yards. James takes it, looks to throw here, and he's going to go down here. Jake Matthews just let out a sack by Landry. And that is going to make this into a 3rd down and forever. 3rd down and 25 here in New York. Will do their own little delay give here to Robert Gordon, who will lose 2 yards, will punt. What can Tennessee do on this drive here? They've literally put together really no offense here. Wilson will start with a carry with Derrick Henry, who will find his best run here for 10. Staying under center here, Derrick is the lone runner on 2nd down and inches. Henry will get the call again here as he will pick up 3 more. Jalen Smith has been flying all around this field here. At the beginning of the 2-minute warning now, still down by 3 scores as Tennessee. Can they put together a 2-minute drill? But Wilson is being pressured by Myers. He thankfully throws that ball away. 3rd down and 3 now. Wilson drops back, looks to throw here as New York send a blitz here, but this pass will go for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs here, and that also got out of bounds, so it stops the clock. Wilson takes it as New York sends another blitz going to the outside here, and a pass will go for 15. Past midfield now. As Tennessee will go with a hurry-up offense. Wilson drops, looking, plenty of time, going deep here. A.J. Brown, and Brown makes a reception here, but it's incomplete. What a reception there by Brown. His first target, he just couldn't keep his 2 feet in bounds. Wilson takes the snap, looks to throw here. Underneath here, as that pass will go for a 1st down and a lot more. 1:10 left to go here in the 1st half. Wilson's trying to at least cut into this lead here, but he's feeling the pressure by Jonathan Jackson, who pushes them back out of field goal range. And that's a huge play right there. Tennessee has to call a timeout. 3rd down and 21 here. Tennessee needs to at least try to get into better field position here. We'll see what they can do here, motioning one of the receivers to slot left. Looks to throw as Wilson, plenty of time as he will take his check down. ET2T will make that reception as 4th down. Well, Tennessee is settling for a field goal here, and I don't really agree with it, but I guess you kind of have to just take the points, make this game by 18. As New York is going to be sending this game into halftime. New York's up 21-3 as things started to slow down at the end of the second quarter, playing the field position, but New York's defense has caused 2 turnovers, which led to 2 easy points right now. Right now, it's not a ton of offense. It's been mostly our defense just shutting out Tennessee. I think Tennessee needs to get the ball to A.J. Brown more, try to run the football a little bit less with Derrick, but maybe set up some screens with him or something. For us, I think it's now just time to run the football, get the ball into one of our better players in Michael Carter, and just take time off this clock. We do not want to have a collapse. My thought process is I'll see what happens until the 3rd quarter. If we're still up, by 3 scores, I'll put in the backups in and we'll just see what they can do. New York will start at their own 27-yard line, up by 18 here. As New York will start with a carry with Michael Carter, gains a couple. 3rd down and manageable here for New York. James takes it, looks to throw here, going to the outside for Elijah Moore, who couldn't make that reception. It's incomplete. We have to punt. Well, that's the defensive stop that Tennessee needed to force a quick 3 and out. Now what can they do with the ball? They'll start with a carry here by Derrick Henry, who got daylight up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 15, and now Cashman is again hurt on the field. Going to an I formation here. It's about a 50-50 split here for plays here. Henry again going to pick up 11 more. An excellent drive so far here by the Titans, but they're going to go with a little delay give here on 3rd down and 7. It only picks up 4 here, and now it's 4th down. What do you do? And Tennessee is settling for another field goal. I don't agree with this. You had a great defensive stop, and then you were driving down the field, and you're just only getting 3 points. I think you go for it to try to at least, make something happen. But hey, you make this game by 15 now. Well, last drive for New York was a quick 3 and out. What can they do on this drive? Gonna start with a carry with Michael Carter, who won't go far. We'll pick up 3. 3rd down and 6 now here for the Jets. James takes it, looking to throw here, trying to get this ball to Elijah Moore, overthrew him, but Jarius Byrd could not intercept it. Well, we saw this last week. New York's offense started to stall in the third quarter and at the end of the second quarter, and then Houston started just to chip away at our lead, and this is a great play here by the fullback, breaking tackles, and that goes for 20. We do not want to see another collapse here by this New York's offense and team. Wilson will look to throw here, going to go to the outside here. Will be a reception. That was a third-year wide receiver, Alford. Now it's 2nd down and 1 here as Henry will get the stretch run here. Good blocks, but it will still go for a first down. Well, if Tennessee can score a touchdown here, this definitely becomes much more of an interesting ball game. Here is Henry going up the middle, gaining 7 more. 3 tight ends on the field here, motioning one of them for 2nd down and 3. Henry, the lone runner, as he will get the call up the middle, finding more daylight. Jalen Bonds couldn't bring him down. Thankfully, he was tripped up. I think right now Tennessee is just orchestrating their offense here, running and throwing the football, as Wilson will find the end zone, and that is a touchdown. Tennessee striking again, as that's going to cut into our lead. Well, it's time for New York's offense to get something going here. They're now only up by 8. Here's James, looks to throw here on 1st down and 10. He will find Meredith underneath, who will pick up 2nd down and 1 here. James in the shotgun, looks to throw again, as he will turn to Elijah Moore, who will make that reception here, somehow getting past the defender, and that will go for a first down. I don't think New York has run the football once on this drive, but it's 3rd down and 10 here. They have to throw the football, as they will go underneath here for Robert Gordon. Gordon will only gain 6. It's 4th down. Well, Justin Tucker is setting up for a 57-yard field goal attempt. We'll see if he can convert this. The field goal, it's up in this snowy weather, and it is no good. I think it was just a little short here. Tucker missing his 2nd field goal of this season. And yeah, it's just a little short. And because of the missed field goal, now Tennessee will have excellent field position here, starting at their own 47-yard line. Starting with a stretch run here, trying to get Henry more touches here. And now Bryce Hall is hurt on the field. I'm telling you guys, I've changed this injury slider, and we're dealing with more injuries this week than we did last week. Back to a stretch run here with Henry, as Henry will break initial contact, will step out of bounds, thankfully. As New York's defense is trying to get off the field, it's 3rd down and inches. Henry going up the middle, as he will find the first down. I just got word here at the beginning of the 4th quarter, Bryce Hall will be out. And now Tennessee is driving here. What can Wilson do? Looking to take a shot deep, but he's sacked, and he fumbled the football by Jonathan Jackson here. And that play will, thankfully, Tennessee picks it up here. But Jackson getting back there with a sack fumble. And because of that play, that pushes out Tennessee out of field goal range here. But they do need to find the end zone and get a 2-point conversion. This pass will go to get the lost yardage back. It will be 3rd down and 7 here. Tennessee needs this conversion. Wilson in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw here. Going underneath here, and that pass will go for a first down. 1st down and 10 here. Bunch formation to Wilson's left. In the shotgun here, taking it, looks to throw here, quickly going underneath here, as that's Kiki Tuti with the reception for 10. We have not seen the ball get yet to A.J. Brown here. Will he make a difference here on this drive? Here at the 18, Wilson takes it, looking to throw underneath, and that pass was thankfully batted by Quinton Williams. What a play. It's 3rd down and inches. New York's whole defense is in the box here. Here is Derrick Henry, as this defense is trying to stop him. Did they do it? And it is 4th down and inches. Great job by this defense. Dickerson with the tackle, and what a play here by this this New York defense, shutting down Derrick Henry. But now it's 4th down. I think Tennessee will go for it. Tennessee is lining up to go for it. I formation. Derrick Henry's not in the ball game here. I don't know who their number 2's running back is. And Henry, did he get it? No, that's not Henry. Excuse me, that's Pitterman. And no, it is a turnover on downs. Great job by this defense stopping this Tennessee offense. And now New York is looking to take time off this clock here, as they will start with a run here with Carter, who gets negated. 3rd down and 7 now. New York needs a conversion to extend this drive. Goes over the middle, Sean Samuel, and Samuel drops it. He got hit by both sides, And that's a big drop right there on third down. He would have had the conversion too. And now Tennessee will get the ball again here after going for it on fourth down and not getting it. And that ball will be intercepted. Dante Jackson picking off his old quarterback, and he will return it all the way to the 27 of Tennessee. And now New York is looking to strike and maybe ice this ball game. New York has excellent field position here, and they can take time off this clock and hopefully put up some points here. Here's Michael Carter, who goes up the middle, and he will find a first down and more, gashing this defense late in this ball game. James in the shotgun here at the 12. Takes it, looks to throw here as he's going to be looking into the back of the end zone, and that's Elijah Moore. Did he get his 2 feet and bounce? They're ruling it a touchdown right at this moment, his second of the ball game, and New York is able to extend their lead here. What a reception here. Picture perfect throw here by Stephen James, but a great reception there by the young talented receiver. Well, 5:12 left to go here in this ball game here, and an interesting note to point out here. Justin Tucker missed the extra point here. Tennessee is only down by 14. This play will go to Alford for about 15. But Tennessee needs to score quickly and then get the ball back again. Wilson, an empty look, looks to throw here, going to go underneath here as this pass will go for a first down and more. Now Quinton Williams is hurt. Just got word, Quinton Williams, broken ribs, out for this ball game. We're dealing with so many injuries to this defense and offense now. Here's a quick throw to Derrick Henry, who Blake Cashman will thankfully make that tackle. But Tennessee needs to find the end zone here. We're relying on Fletcher Cox. We're relying on Dante Jackson to make some plays here. Sending up a screen here, and Fletcher Cox! I just said his name, and he goes out there and makes a sack. Great job by the veteran defensive tackle. Don't forget this. A.J. Brown has yet to make a reception. Only been targeted once. Caught the ball, but it was out of bounds. Third down and 15. Biggest play of this ball game here. Going underneath of the first down, only picking up 6. It says back down to fourth down. And here at the beginning of the 2-minute warning, it's fourth down and 8. This is the ball game. Here is Wilson finding Alford wide open. He beat James Bradbury, and that picks up a first down. Tennessee trying to strike here. Here's Wilson, looks to throw as he will go underneath here. This pass will go for 9. Tennessee will stick with this hurry-up passing game here. It's second down and 1 here at the 9. A minute 20 to go here. Here's Henry, picks up a first down. They want to preserve their timeouts here. A minute 05 left. Wilson goes underneath here. Alford again with the reception, but New York's defense keeping it out. As it's second down and goal here. 50 seconds to go here. Here's Wilson, looks in, so Derrick Henry, touchdown. Wow. They had it to go up, hurry up offense here, but it took a ton of time off the clock. They have 40 seconds to go. They're going to have to go for an onside kick. And here we go. We have not seen this work at all here in Madden 22. Here is the onside kick. Brandon Cooks picks it up, and that should be the ball game. But Tennessee still has all 3 timeouts, mind you guys. And here in Week 18, the last game of the regular season, New York will be winning this ball game over the Tennessee Titans, beating them 27-20, beating Zach Wilson in this revenge game. Wilson caught through 3 turnovers, 2 very early. Tennessee almost had a comeback to this ball game, mind you guys. But our defense continued to keep the pressure on them and made so many plays to help our team out. We forced 3 turnovers. But I mean, we couldn't throw the football. They outran us, they outgained us in every sort of way, but those 3 turnovers was the difference. And mind you guys, Stephen James did not throw any in this ball game here. But the other story here is that New York is dealing with a ton of injuries. Stephen Meredith went out with an injury, and it was huge. But both quarterbacks, I would sit here and say both quarterbacks played very below average. I know James threw 3 touchdowns and no interceptions, but he didn't have his best day finishing out this season. Hopefully in the postseason he will play a little bit better than he did in this week. Running the football, Michael Carter found the end zone, happy with his performance. Elijah Moore stepped up big time, but no one else in our receiving core really stepped up. Blocking, a couple sacks allowed. But our defense, just give the ball to them. They continuously be consistent. Jonathan Jackson with 2 sacks. Williams with a sack. We have so many injuries to check on. But 3 interceptions forced here. Huge by our team. I decided not to put any of the backups in because of the fact the game was so close. I wanted to win this game. You know, I didn't want to lose this ball game here. And with that, the regular season is over. New York's final record is 13-4. Wow, what a year. Very, very impressed with the season that we did have. Very happy with it. But coming out of this ball game, we have 2 new injuries. Let's check these out. We have Quinton Williams and Mekhi Becton going to be out, at least for the beginning stages of this playoff run here. And I think because of this victory, we are the #1 seed. That's also an important note here. But we won't see these guys in the postseason, and they're 2 of our best players. Don't forget, also Grover Stewart is out. So our interior of our defensive line, we're going to rely on some youth. I think we might have to change some things up. I don't know what we're going to do just yet. But let's sim to the next week here, and let's go see the postseason standings. Well, here are the postseason standings as it sits now. New York is the #1 seed. The Chiefs got to the #2 seed. Houston's the #3, and Cleveland is the #4, with the Titans, the Jags, and the Broncos are the wild card teams. That's the AFC, and the NFC is the Dallas Cowboys, the 49ers, the Saints, and the Packers winning their divisions. And then the Falcons, the football team, and the Panthers are the wild card teams. But hey, I mean, I'm circling right now Houston, I'm circling right now KC, 2 teams that I definitely would like to get our revenge on. But, you know, hey, if Tennessee somehow beats KC, I would also be happy with that because, hey, I think we could beat them. I don't really know too much about the Broncos and the Browns. It's 2 teams that we didn't play this season, and I haven't been keeping tabs on them. But let's sim to the next week. We'll see who we're playing against in the next episode. And next time, it will be the Tennessee Titans. How the hell did they win versus Patrick Mahomes? They won 27-24. Wow. And Houston lost too. They lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cleveland also beat the Denver Broncos, and the Falcons and the football team and the Panthers won. But wow, we're going to be playing against the Tennessee Titans back-to-back episodes, playing against Zach Wilson and his team. Oh my goodness, they won. How the hell did they do that? I mean, they forced turnovers. Wilson did absolutely nothing, but they just ran the football and it worked. And they somehow beat a team that really gave us a ton of trouble. So we're going to be playing against them yet again. It's going to be an interesting ball game. And then Houston lost to Jacksonville, another team that I was circling because, you know, I wanted to get our revenge over one of these 2 teams. But, you know, right now, Houston and KC are out of the postseason. And guys, with that, that will be today's episode. We did beat the Tennessee Titans in the last game of the regular season. We'll be playing against them here in the divisional round. Please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below what you guys think of this matchup here. I know I would have loved to play against KC again or the Houston Texans again just to play against them, but hey, let me know down below. We're going to have Tennessee's going to try to get a little revenge against us in the postseason, and hopefully, because of this, if we can get another victory here, you know, it would be fantastic for us. We were 1-and-done last year in the postseason. We lost to the Bills, and hopefully this year it's a little different. But with that, guys, I will see you in the next one.